Hi, good morning, everyone, to the cybersecurity session. And we will be discussing today about the preventive and detective safeguard measures. Cybersecurity is about securing and protecting the user data from unauthorized users. To secure the data, we need to have preventive and detective measures so that we can prevent the vulnerabilities and also detect if there's some unauthorized user or activities happening within the systems in the technology world or the digital world. So to explain that, we have to go a little bit deep into the technology layers and how the companies manage the technology. So let's go through each one of them. And the layers that comes up are application layer. As you know, it's the user interface where we enter our credentials to log into our accounts, like the apps, for example, or to the website, either to do banking or shopping, online shopping, I should say, and also to do any of the travel booking that you want to do, or the actual employee of the company uh, who is on a road or a remote access, trying to get access to the information like product information to share with the customer or give a presentation about it. So everyone is trying to access the system, both internal and external. So what the companies can do at the very first level, at the application level, is a user identification management, where we have a username and a password, like a credentials to log into the system so that they can access the information from there. That gives the first very step. So the new technology in that one is a two-factor authentication or a multi-factor authentication, where we get an extra step to do, like add a pin code, or we have a fingerprinting, um, those kinds of measures, so that adds a second layer of authentication. So the detective one will be like, it will be like a login monitoring about the login failures. If something is happening, like if we have set up like 10 login failures, and then it can give the user an alert email or notification saying that some unusual activity is happening. So that's the detective one. So coming to the next layer will be our under the database layer, we have the encryption model, where they encrypt the data when it is stored on the databases or when it in transit, when we enter the information, that when it goes to the storage, before that it's encrypted before it's go to the actual storage location. That's encryption, data encryption. And then coming to the next layer will be the network layer, where the systems will be connected to each other and talking to each other or sharing the information to and forth. When we enter the information or retrieving the information, there is some exchange of data or talking between the systems happening. So that is the network that we are going to talk about here. And in that we have firewalls, gateways, and antivirus systems, operating systems, patches that comes into consideration, the VPNs that we use, the virtual private networks. So these are some of the technology terms. It must be some, there are more, but few of these are like which helps for the preventive measures or the safeguard measures the companies take. And the same goes like it what detects is like if there's any malware or bugs that's trying to get into the network or to a system or to the operating systems, so it alerts, and sometimes they even stop or shut down the system so that next measures can be taken. The next layer will be our physical layer, where we actually store the data centers, and where we actually store the data. That's the databases. So going there, we have physical badges where we'll be doing fingerprinting, where they will be having maybe like biometrics or pin codes or role-based access. All this comes under the physical one. And role-based access can be at all the three levels, either whether it's the application layer or the administrative privileges, as you say, within the network layer, and also with the data centers, same goes there too. And same way in the detective safeguard, it's like if there's something suspicious activity, it alerts and detects about, and all three layers will have continuous monitoring. And to conclude this session about preventive and detective safeguards, I should say, like, training the users and also the customers, the employees, or the any stakeholders about cybersecurity, about its preventive measures and the detective measures, and everyone is aware of those safeguards, then everyone will have a safe and secure digital experience. And this will also increase the trust in the company, and also the brand value will increase, and consumers and the partners or the customers will have um, secure data transaction happening, so that so unauthorized users are not um, able to access the data, and the vulnerabilities are reduced to the extent possible, I should say. And this also increases the value, and also gives everyone advantage, that companies are taking the privacy of the user data very seriously. And I think that helps to conclude this session, and hope everyone enjoyed this and have some gain some knowledge in the area of preventive and the detective safeguard measures. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.